Testing, 1, 2, 3. Greetings. I'm going to walk you through a video example of how to create a single PDF file out of multiple files. These files can be Word files, Excel files, other PDF files, but this will show you some of the small detailed things that you'll need to know to clean up your single file at the end. So I prepared some PowerPoint slides that I'll pass out or share with the group that you can go back and refer to for clarity. So I'm just going to jump right into it and go for it. Okay. So to combine multiple files into one single file, you have 3 different options through Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. But I'm going to use the Combine Files tool, which can be seen here at the top of the screen. So you can select that. What will open up is a window that'll ask you to add files. And it works just like opening files up off of your jump drive or on your computer. So you can click Add Files. You can select your drive. I have a jump drive plugged in. I prepared a special section of documents. And this is going to hopefully help show you the importance of file naming. And you'll see how that plays into it here shortly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select not all the files, but most of the files in this folder. So what I did is Shift Select, click Open. What will happen? It will put all these files it will bring them into the Adobe environment. Okay. At that point, there's 2 things you want to take a look at. Right now is like the icon view, and that's these 4 buttons, the 4 square buttons up at the top here. That is your icon view. So, for instance, this is my cover page. Say I wanted to move it somewhere else, I can just click on that and move it to where I want it to be in that document. You can delete pages or documents out of this main document. You can zoom into them so you can see what's on there, okay? So I'm going to close that out. So let's zoom into this one. So this is that, okay? So now you also have your document view here. You also can have it in a list view. And what it shows you here is the file names. Basically, it's in alphabetical order. And you can arrange them however you want to. And to move them, you can also just grab one and move it to where you want it to be. Or you have these buttons here up top where you can move up, move down. So say document 1.5, I want to move that down after 4. So we press the move down button and we can move it to wherever we want it. Okay? So at this point, you're going to move over to the top right hand of your screen and say Combine. You're going to press that icon, and what you'll see that it's working. Do you see how these are saying successful? All right. So all of these were PDF files, so it went very quickly. It may take a little bit longer when it's converting Word files to PDF or Excel files to PDF or PowerPoints to PDF. But just let it do its job. It'll fill everything out. It'll do everything fine. All right, a couple of things you want to look for once you do that. Here is your page indicator. So currently we're on page 1 of 43. What we can do, you have a toolbar on the left-hand side of the screen. The first one is your page thumbnails or your page view. So you can take a look at it and you can resize this to however it works. If you want to see single pages or dual pages, but it shows you your page view. Okay, so basically you can say, okay, page 1, 2, 3. I want to look at page 5. Click on that. It'll show you page 5. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. The second tab here is our bookmarks. All right, so let me go back and talk a little bit about the importance of organization. Those file names that you named your files are critical, because when you import these files into this single file, Adobe takes those file names and use them as your bookmarks. So this could be like your automatic table of contents. Okay, so you can see here I have document 1, the main cover, have it broken down into sections. So I have front matter, I have a bunch of different things under there. Teaching standards, I have different things under there. Research standards, I have different things under there. Go down to service and our CV or back matter or CV on the end. Okay, now to do this more like a table of contents, what I do, I'm going to do this by sections. Okay, so I'm going to grab the whole section, front matter. I'm going to select that. You can shift and hit the last one, and it'll select all of them. And what you want to do, you want to click, grab, move. Do you see the little cursor that's right up under document 1 main cover? All right, right now it's giving it equal value, so they're on the same level. If I move that up slightly, it will shorten that cursor. Okay, so I'm going to let go right here, and what it has done was put that whole section under the main cover. Okay, so let's try this again. We want to put our documents, all of our documents in our front matter under the front matter designation. Okay, so we're going to click, select, point, hold, and move up. It's equal, and it's under that section. Now what this allows you to do, you can close down that section or open up that section to see your main documents. So let's go do the other sections right quick. So let's do our teaching section. And this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the smaller ones first. I'm going to put them under the teaching section. Okay. Let's go do the research ones. So basically I'm kind of working from outside in. That's what we want to call it. So we'll do the research section, select those, move those under the research standard, service, select those, move those under there, and we'll do our last little CV and move it under back matter. And that's just a little thing that I do. So now what you can do, you can collapse these main folders to take a look at them. All right, now you see that our front matter is underneath our cover, but our teaching standard, research standard, service, and back matter are at the same level as our main cover. So what we can do now, we can do like we did all of them. We can select them and move them, but I want to show you how you can do it a little singularly. So we select that one. It's level. It's level with document 1, 2 front matter. So we're going to drop it there. You see it's falling in line. Okay. So if you make a mistake, it's okay. because it's very flexible. Service standard, let's put that there. And let's put our back matter there. Okay, so at this point, when you open up that, you can see front matter. Now, just consider that all your front matter will have names that you've designated. So this can be your documents and forms. This can be your letters of reference, your letter of application, whatever you name it. Put them in there, organize them. And let me show you the next thing you need to know about bookmarks. For bookmarks, to set it so that whoever opens your document automatically sees the bookmarks, you go up to File, press that, come down to Properties, select that. This window will open up. It says Description, Security, Fonts, Initial View. You want to go to the Initial View tab, click on that. Navigation tab, I think the default is Page Only. Go in, go to Bookmark Panels and Page. Okay, and this defaults to open to page 1. So I'll leave that default fine. Click OK. Save your document. I usually save it as, let's put it back in, I don't want to put it back in the same folder because I could get confused with it and the other files if I have to change or add something. Okay, so I'm just going to put it here. I'm just going to say, let's name it FVSU P&T binder 1 demonstration. Okay. Oh, also in the handouts, and one of the methods for creating a single file PDF, you want to create that single file PDF for using multiple documents. You do not want to create a portfolio. There is a difference. There's some videos out there on YouTube that explain the difference, but in a nutshell, creating the binder, it turns all of your materials into PDF and creates a single PDF files. For a portfolio, what it does, it kind of creates folders for types of files. So your Word files will go in a folder, your PDF files will go in a folder, your PowerPoints will go in a folder, and that's not that easy for others to look at unless they have the I think the Pro format to access those different files. And they will also need those programs that those files were created in to look at those. So you don't want to create a portfolio. You just want to combine your files into a single PDF. All right. So today, in a few minutes, we will take a look at and go through a working session, and work through some of this with your files, some of your individual files, to help you get started in putting your portfolio together. All right. Have a great day, and we will see you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.